A video on making yogurt again. I'm making yogurt today, and I was kind of curious. There's a local dairy to me, and the yogurts are delicious, and they sell a live yogurt. And I was kind of thinking, well, if I make yogurt using their live yogurt, will it taste the same as their yogurt? Um, Probably slightly different because of they will use, I'm sure they use a certain type of cow which produces a richer milk, so it will taste differently from that point of view, but will it kind of have the same kind of flavour? So therefore, can I actually make their yogurt using their live yogurt? So I'm making a bigger batch of yogurt than I only want to do it. I only want to do it as an experiment, so I'm only going to make a small amount. And the best way to make a small amount of yogurt is to use a thermos flask and put the milk in the thermos flask gently, and then it will keep it warm. And then we'll add a teaspoon of the new yogurt, and we'll see how we go. So I don't want any more milk than that. Another bit of milk, a little bit, and then like a teaspoon of yogurt should be enough. Oops, I'm knocking the camera. Those up there, don't need that again, just need a teaspoon of this. So a teaspoon of that, and a bit more, just for luck. That and that like that. Lid on, and then keep that warm somewhere for 12 hours or 24, and we'll see how it turns out. Right, let's have a look. It's certainly been in for longer than 12 hours, and I'm trusting that the yogurt I bought is actually live, so hopefully it'll work. Hopefully. Let's see. Oh yeah, it worked. Good. That's what I like to see. I just need something. That's not going to fit in there. I'm going to need another spoon. Yeah, it's kind of got the same kind of consistency. I mean, the one that I bought, so it says it's fat free. So, and the milk that I used was full fat. So there's going to be a different taste. Don't need to do it without spoon, do I? Right. So this is the long way farm. Different kind of consistency. Probably needs to whip that up a little bit. Get it smooth. Probably need to blow my nose as well. It's that time of year. Right. The bottom one first. It's nice, it's creamy. It's a little bit acidic for me actually. How's this one taste? Nicer. Probably because I've used full fat milk. Oh, so there we go. You can replicate other people's yogurts by buying their live yogurts and making it yourself. There we go. That works, doesn't it? Yeah, that one's milder. Not as acidic. I wonder if Let's look at this just in kind of ingredients. Made with British milk, no artificial additives, suitable for vegetarians, gluten-free, put and packed to the same area produce as our hazelnut yogurt. Dumpty dumpty dum. Dun 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 dun. There we go. There we go. Well, that's not at room temperature, but that's cold. There is obviously a bit of a taste difference when you're using something that's from the fridge and something that's room temperature, but still that works, doesn't it? So it kind of depends if I prefer it to my normal yogurt that I make. Let's cover that, put it in the fridge, and I've got some of my own yogurt in the fridge, and we'll see if we like the which we prefer the taste of. Right, cold yogurt tastings. So this is the one that I made from the that yogurt, the Longley Farm yogurt, which is local to me, and that's the one that I made. Originally it started with, I'll get the container. Originally I started with a kefir drink, and it worked really quite well. So I used that, and although it's a cultured dairy drink, it turned milk into yogurt, and that's kind of what I've kept kind of going. So that is made from originally made from a kefir dairy drink. It's very nice, and it's changed flavour. So what I do is to thicken the yogurt up, I strain it through some cloth, I collect the whey underneath. Some of that whey I use to get the yogurt back to the right kind of consistency by adding it back in. I've made a video, it'll be somewhere. And then I save some of the whey that's left. I throw most of the whey away. You can use it for some things, but I just end up giving myself too much to do. So, but I save some of the whey, and whey is what I use to make the next batch of yogurt. And it's changed flavour. So I don't know if it's the way I'm making it, but it's mellowed in flavour. So it's sometimes it can be kind of quite a rich and creamy yogurt with not much acidity to it. And I think the freezing process has kind of killed off the sharp, the bacteria that turns the yogurt like acidic, and has just kind of left the bacteria that turn it creamy and thick. I think that's the only way I can think about it. But anyway, so this is the yogurt I made from this yogurt, but now they are cold, so we can do like a flavour comparison, and I can decide which kind of yogurt I like. If I want to carry on making the yogurt, my yogurts with that, or if I want to carry on making it with the kefir. So this is the bought one. Give it a taste. It's nice. It could probably do with being full fat. So this, because I made it with full fat milk, will be a full fat version, because we only used a little bit of the yogurt. So does this taste better for being full fat? Yes, it does. That tastes better for being full fat. So, sorry, Mr. Longley Farm. When I use your yogurt to make yogurt, and I use full fat, it tastes even nicer. Probably even nicer with an even richer milk with maybe some cream in there as well. And then, so I've got my yogurt, which I normally make on a regular basis. So it's extra thick is mine because I've strained it through a cloth. Pretty straightforward process. You lose the amount of yogurt that you make, but it becomes richer and creamier. Yeah, I prefer that yogurt. Yeah, I prefer the yogurt I make myself, which was originally from the kefir. It's really creamy. It's really creamy. It kind of gives you the impression that it's really kind of quite full fat and luxurious. So, and you kind of, I kind of think yogurt is, you know, I suppose it's probably about, you get about for every 3 litres of milk, you probably get 2 litres worth of yogurt, if I think that's about right. Is there a marking on this container? No, but I reckon that's about probably 2 litres when full. There's probably about 1.5 litres in there. I used 4 litres of milk, 4 litres and a bit of milk to make that yogurt, so that's about right. So it's about 3/4 of the yogurt you make. So if it's like 4 litres, you end up with about 3 litres worth of yogurt once you've strained it. Otherwise, it's kind of that consistency, and I want something a bit thicker than that. But there we go. So that's kind of quite interesting, and just goes to show that you can use fat-free bio yogurt to cultivate your own yogurt to start off with. I wouldn't advise collecting yogurt, the bacteria out of the air, like you would do to make a sourdough, or collect some yeast to ferment fruit juices. I wouldn't recommend that you use bacteria that you collect naturally, because you won't know what bacteria you're doing, and all you really might end up doing is just turning the milk sour and poisoning yourself. So I think it's best to buy some live pre-made yogurt. But there we go. Interesting all the same.